I'm back. Let's talk, Facebook. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Let's talk. Yesterday I was eating the donuts, riding in the car, doing all the movements, and I ain't really get a chance to stay still and kick it with y'all and dialogue with y'all as long as I wanted to. So I'm back on here and reaching out to all my people on here. By the way, if you're still friends with me on here, I got mad love for you. I'm deleting a lot of people. I'm getting a lot of people out of here. Not that anybody care, but I do. You know, the average person to say, who gives a shit? Who cares? Well, nobody cares. That's true. They don't, but I do. I think I want to move on with this year with nothing but good people in my circle. Yeah. Nothing but good people in my circle. Even if we don't talk as much, but if I know you're a good person and you want the best for you and your family and trying to elevate and conversated with me before and gave me good insight on life and help uplift me as a person, no matter how long we don't talk, I still got love for you. You know? I feel good, people. It's been 10 years I don't smoke. You know, shout out to everybody who still smoke. I don't take nothing away from y'all. This is just me and my journey. I can only speak for my journey. When it comes to drinking, it's been since Tank fight. I ain't drinking no more, y'all. I'm leaving it alone. And I feel good because I was in the bar. I was in a sports bar the other night. I'm sipping on coffee, by the way. This is all black coffee, all black Folgers, no cream, no sugar. Y'all know I'm deep in the game. No cream, no sugar with the coffee, y'all. But yeah, I was in the sports bar the other day. I just got some wings and fries because the wings was real good there. And everybody was looking at me crazy because I had got a Sprite. They was looking like, what my man got up in there? And yeah, I was drinking Sprite up in the bar. It made me feel good. It made me feel different. You know, I'm 41, y'all. I'm getting older. I ain't getting no younger. And the older we get, the more washed up we get. The more busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted we get. And me as a black man, me as a black fella, it's hard for us here in America when we're abusing ourselves. It is. So I said to myself, knowing the type of person I am, because I care about what people think. I'm one of those guys where I do care about what people think because you ain't going to have me fucked up. I try to watch my language too as I'm growing. You know, I really barely even curse, but I had to say that because it's pretty significant for you to really feel me. But you ain't going to have me effed up. And yeah. As a black man, I gotta be on point. For me, I can only speak for me. I can't speak for nobody else. That's just the type of person I am. I always made sure I made the right moves and held a significant part in my life because I have a lot of people that look up to me, you know, and I have limited people that I can look up to. So I say to myself, I have to be the strength. I have to be the warrior. I have to be that 300, that fight for mines and those around me. But this is just a conversation I really, wanted to give on my last live. But I was riding the car, eating donuts and all that sugary stuff. And I think it's important for me to reach out to the people out there because life is short. And before you know it, we'll be all over with. So why not document as much as possible? You know, I try not to give the world or give y'all, consider the world, too much of me. Because, some people could be too much on this social media thing here and play themselves out. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. They play themselves out. And I try to, come here from time to time and reach out to my people and get some great insight on, how y'all doing out there. And that's about it. But it's a beautiful Sunday. I hope everybody is in great spirits. I hope everybody is doing everything necessary to make themselves feel good. Yeah, I sweep the floor downstairs. I mopped, washed clothes, watch me a little bit of YouTube. After this live, I'm gonna take me a walk, take me a nice little neighborhood walk, and come back and make some, a light dinner, some Italian sausages with green peppers and onions. And I'm gonna steam it real good too, nice and dark. I like my food like kind of burnt. Go pick my daughter up from her mom's house because my son ain't wanna stay over there for the weekend. He like, no, Dad, come and pick me up. I'm like, all right, I got you. And my daughter stayed, I guess. She wanted to stay. Mainly for her phone, because she got her phone took. She like, Dad, I'm gonna stay over here and see if I can get my phone back. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, today that's my neighbor. She gonna have that. Let me put this window there, cause my neighbor blast that music real loud. Have y'all listening to the whole neighborhood. So yeah, daughter she want me to come and grip her up within an hour. So all my children will be home to keep myself, occupied. Cause when they gone, I be here to the solo, and I be like, wow. And I'm not used to being by myself since the past, what, 16 years, 17 years. The last time I was really literally on my own, like by myself, like living alone, like without no children and all that. This was back in 2007, before I had my children. Well, before I had my other children. My son was always with his mom. He always stayed with his mom and came over on the weekend. But, may he be at peace, my oldest son. But I hope everybody is out there, happy. And for those who are not happy, try to do everything in your will to make yourself happy. Because not everybody is, not everybody have the same energy. Those that smiling in pics, such as myself, I'm one of them, can be really going through some very mental pain, And sometimes we post things and we go live, or, we take a lot of pictures or do a lot of things just to try to cope with the pain and try to make ourselves feel better than what we really feel, And you got negative people that'll be like, oh, they looking for attention, all this stupid, corny stuff, especially people from the urban areas. Instead of just reaching out and uplifting one another and making understanding the way this life work, understanding reality, A lot of ignorant people don't understand reality. And those people you get away from, you run away from them. If you're going through whatever in your life, reach out to the people. And it's not that you're asking for anything. You just may want someone to listen to you. You just may want someone to listen to you. So I understand. We in a cruel world, y'all. We in a very, very cruel world. You got to be very strong to maneuver. Show you how to move in a room full of vultures. Y'all know who say that, right? That's the reason you say that. That's the reason he said that. I could show you how to move in a room full of vultures. So yeah, it's important to know how to maneuver. And it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how you get back up from that hit and can keep going and can make it through this life and still try to you know, pour some more happiness within and just surround yourself around nothing but good people, y'all. You know, get to the money. That's number one. You got to get to the dollar bill. And as y'all see me, I got a lot of people that's down with me, that I'm down with. But you might not see them around me because you always see me on my solo face off. You always see me on my face off, my solo joint. So when they say face off, we talk about Face from Diamond Street. Shout out to Face from Diamond Street. Always on a solo. Yeah. So everybody in the neighborhood know to say that I'm on my face off. Well, at least in my era, or in my time. If nobody don't know nothing about that, yeah, we solo. We on our face off. But anyway, yeah, get back up. Don't allow people to put you in position to get locked up. Represent your freedom. I represent my freedom heavy, y'all. Every time I go through trials and tribulations, I like search up people that's going through worse, and it kind of make me feel better in the position that I'm in, you know, and it make me appreciate how far I came in life. It makes me even become stronger as a man. Like life could hit you so hard. Sometimes it could make you or break you. And I believe it made me. Like it even got me to the point I said, I ain't even fucking drinking. I said, I'm gonna knock this joint out like that. I'm gonna hit life back like that. I ain't gonna even drink. Cause it's just so happened the people that hurt you would love to see you die from natural from kidney, liver failure, just sickness or anything happening to you. And I said the last thing I'm gonna do is allow myself to be unhealthy and drop in my mid 40s or early 50s. I'm gonna do everything I could to take care of myself. I'm gonna hit this life so hard back. I never was a punk growing up. When it comes to fighting in general, specifically, you know. So why be a punk when it comes to psychologically, mentally? You know, hit life hard, y'all. Hit it back hard. Shout out to Omar, Shaminga, Terrence. What's up, cuz? What's up, people? Yeah. But yeah, if you wasn't no punk growing up, and you was tough and you was hardcore growing up, such as me and the people from my block, people from my neighborhood, we're going to be tough on a whole different level. We're going to be tough on another level. We're going to be tough on taking care of ourselves. We're going to be tough on taking care of our family. We're going to be tough on getting up every morning doing what we have to do to survive out here. You know? So, yeah. Yeah. And it's not easy because it's nothing like going to a cookout, getting some shots of Henny or, you know, going to a party or whatever and just having a great time. It's nothing like it. It's really not, but it comes to an end. It comes to an end. Yeah. I think my mission this year is on a different level. I want to travel to different countries. Definitely going to accumulate more. I definitely accumulated more miles on my credit card too, y'all. I be flying for free. I don't be paying for flights. I fly for free. So I want to do more flying. I'm a little wary about the countries I want to travel to because I ain't really down with like Africa and all of that. Colombia, it's a little weird there, so I'm not too pressed to travel there. I would like to go to Jamaica. Yes, I would like to go there. And for those who concerned, like, oh, he fly for free? Yeah, I wonder how he fly for free. Let me just reiterate the way I fly for free. The way I fly for free is throughout the year, I spend no cash. I use my credit card through everything. I'm talking about food shopping, gas, water, electric, phone bill, everything. I don't use no cash for nothing. I use my credit card. So what happens is some places, like even when you go get gas, you may get, depending on what kind of card you got, you may get like 3 points for every dollar you spend. So before you know it, as the year come out, you got about 60,000 points on your card. That's a round trip ticket. That's a free round trip ticket. So you might want to take advantage of your credit and get you some credit cards. And don't never use the card unless you have cash, unless you have the money. That's where people go wrong. They use the card, they use their credit card, and they don't even have the money for real. They just, oh yeah, I have my credit card, I'll spend that and just pay it back later. No, don't do it like that. You playing yourself. Your credit card should be your homeboy. Your credit card should be your friend. And this ain't no credit section or nothing like that. I'm just trying to give y'all some slight game, some great insight to ensure you're given all the options available. Run with that. So that's how I'm considering to go to like different countries and stuff like that. I really don't have no other places besides in the States, because I had a great time in California. I had a great time in Miami. I've been in like other states such as Virginia, Ohio, and so on and so forth. All these other states. I just want to go out of the country and go to the right country. But yeah. Enjoy life while y'all can. Because as we get older, the time is, 10 years went by like that. My kids was just young. They was just 3 and 5. 10 years went by like that. I just divorced their mom 10 years ago. And it flew. So before you know it, I'm 50. I'm 50 in my 50s. Next thing you know, all my old heads who fit in their 50s now, they're going to be 60 by the time I touch 50. Time is closing in, y'all. Time is closing in. And enjoy life as much as you can. Enjoy life as much as y'all can. And yeah, try to always elevate. And everybody won't make it. Everybody won't make it, y'all. Just know that. But let it be y'all to be the ones to try to make it out here. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to take me a walk. It's a beautiful day. The wind is blowing. I'm going to take me a walk. Oh, my neighbors, they've been stopped the music. Let me put this window back. Put that window back up because it's getting a little hot in here. I don't even know how long I've been on here. A couple minutes or so. Anyway, I'm enjoying just talking to y'all. I know y'all listening. I know y'all going to be listening. I know my people are going to be watching this video. I know it. And I just want to let y'all know, thank you for listening and watching and listening to what I have to say and just letting me vent. Sometimes I just want to vent when I come on here and, that coffee good, man. That's my second cup. No cream, no sugar. Coffee, black coffee, no cream, no sugar. Had you lit. Especially when you get into the money, talking to some people on the phone. No cream, no sugar. Yeah. But what else I can talk to y'all about? What else I can get off my chest? I don't know. This is just, I reach out to everybody to let y'all know my brother is in great spirits. Throughout my last live that y'all seen, I'm definitely healed. I'm in a better place right now. Yes, I am. I'm in a much better place. I'm in a much better mood in life. I'll say about 85, 90% healed. I'll say that. A few more things I need to do, accomplish. Well, there's a lot more things I need to do and accomplish. But I'm trying to figure out what else I can do. What else I can do? What else I can accomplish? I was thinking about switching career paths too, y'all. Y'all ever try to do something and then y'all think about switching career paths? Even though y'all accomplish one career path, it's like you want to do something different. I was thinking about probably going into EMT or something like that. I was thinking about probably becoming a paramedic or something. What y'all think about Mark becoming a paramedic? What y'all think about that? Mark switched it up. Mark was a real estate agent. He was, he doing all this. Mark trying to do everything. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't never stop. I ain't never limit myself, y'all. I didn't. I ain't limit myself. But I'm thinking I got fantasies of becoming a paramedic or maybe going to auto school, fixing cars. You know what's crazy? Growing up, we respected. Let me turn this down. I said, let me turn this down. The neighbor's making so much noise. But growing up, y'all, right? We looked at the mechanics. We kind of looked down on the mechanics a little bit. Much respect to all the mechanics around the way. I love you guys. And we kind of looked down on it a little bit for some reason. I don't know. Because we was too busy caught up in trying to become into like entertainment, such as like football, basketball, or movie stars or musicians. That was the only mindset we had. We didn't think about, we definitely ain't think about becoming law enforcement growing up. Ain't nobody think about, that was prohibited. Ain't nobody think about becoming no police officers around here. I'm telling you, you wanted to become a cop, man, you was going to be bum rushed. Yeah. So we was looking for acceptance. What's up, Mel? Hey, Mel, what's up? Hey, Regina. Yeah. You wanted to become a cop in the neighborhood? You was going to have a problem. Yes, you was. You was going to have an issue. I mean that. But, yeah. I was thinking about going to school for something different. I was thinking about trying to switch it up in my 40s and going to school to become like, if I could find a time, the only time I have is really like in the afternoon, but it's going to consider me not being around my children. And I don't think I can't afford that. I can't afford that. I got to get the money during the day. And then at night, if I want to go to school to become, a professional mechanic or something like that, working at a dealership or, going to school for EMT or to become a paramedic or something like that, is going to require me a sacrifice. And I don't think I can afford that. And that's what's holding me back. And it's crazy because it's like, we don't think about these things when we're living with our parents while we're young. We don't think about these things. We just, our mind be stuck in our ways about one specific thing we want to do. And we run with that. And before you know it, we old and we like, damn, I should have went to school for this. I should have did that. But anyway, we're going to make the best of what we have here at this time. And that means just doing the right thing, taking care of ourselves, continue to elevate according to the time that we do have. And if a schedule fits in our perspective, we can go for that and flip-flop that way and try to elevate financially. So otherwise, overall, just be great. Just be great. As long as you're great, as long as you're respectful to people, as long as you respect yourself, you're going to always be able to get in position. That's how I was always able to get in positions. I was respectful. I'm always respectful. All that trying to be tough and that's, trying to be street and gangster. That's unglorified on my behalf. That's unglorified. That don't fly in the real world. Trying to make it out here. Yeah, cops was a no-go in the hood, Mel. Real talk. That was a no-go. But yeah, that hood mentality, that don't fly in the real world. It doesn't. You're not gonna make it. You won't make it with that hood mentality. You got to be willing to accept coaching, respect others. So when others get the disrespect, and they're gonna know they wrong, and they're gonna and they won't even get the disrespecting you if you respect yourself. But you'll always be in position if you just treat people right and know what to say out your mouth, and don't give any negative attention. Don't give any negativity attention. I don't even aim towards that direction. You know, you got some people that just don't know what to talk about, don't know what to say. They just curse in every sentence. It's just the world we live in. Can't run away from it. Yeah. Um, you know what I think? Y'all might say, y'all might say, it's crazy, right? But I think I was, I, I could say I was pretty much more happier when I was like in apartments. When I was like in a smaller house, when I was in a smaller area, I was more, for some reason, it was more happier, like in an apartment. I got dreams of eventually probably selling my house and moving into a manufactured home, the one floor mobile homes, mobile slash manufactured homes. I probably want to do that. I probably want to snatch some profit off my property. I'm going to take the profit because I definitely have equity and I won't refinance. I won't put myself in no other loan. If I sell it, I'm going to snatch the equity and just go buy a manufactured mobile spot in one of them. And it's not like a trailer park. It's not like like one of them. It's just if y'all look it up, the manufacturer slash mobile homes. They nice and they suitable on price. You can buy it out cash. You got some for like 80,000. You got some for 130,000. When they beautiful inside, they got like 3 bedrooms. They got the bathroom. They got the kitchen, and it's like on one floor. And it's in nice areas. But I think I'm gonna look into other cities. Like I would love to go to like California or something like that, but I don't think it'll be cheap like that in California. But down here is suitable on price. And I think once the kids, maybe when the kids get older, when they, at least when my youngest hit 18, within 5 years, I might consider relocating and getting a different crib and just getting out of here and moving away. Yeah. Depending on what they do, more likely the kids probably grow older. My daughter might have her husband or whatever and have her kids and move on, and my son may have his lady and kids, and they're gonna leave out the house and move on their own. So more likely I probably, instead of just being in all this space, just move and get a little suitable space for myself. Because I don't plan on having no more kids. I'm disappearing in the sun. I ain't having no more kids. I'm good. Yeah, I ain't having no more kids. They might say, yeah, I'm trying to have more kids. Meet somebody that got, that's trying to have more kids. I might look at that as a no-go. No. But if they, tubes tied or something like that, or can't have no more kids, or we might could work something out. But to have more kids I've been there, done that. I had 3 kids in my lifetime. I think I should be good. I shouldn't be having no more children. Yeah. And children is beautiful. It's just that I've been through the whole process of, child care and getting up in the morning, getting them up in the morning in the cold and the snow, taking them and getting somebody to pick them up, and, going through the divorce and have to raise them on my own, with the help of this stepmother who I'm no longer with, but with the help of her as well. I'm done with that. I'm just going to let them get old and grown, and I'm going to focus on me and find myself back, get my life back, get me back, get that feeling back when I was, younger and I ain't have too much children worries, you know. So yeah, as time get older, I have to get stronger and I have to get better. As I get older, I got to get more stronger because life get worse. I was at a concert last night and the boy Life Jennings was like, yeah, you got to realize 20 years from now, he was like, appreciate now. Because 20 years from now, you're going to be a lot less stronger than you are now and a lot less healthier than you are now. So appreciate. So I said to myself, I said, that's true. I said, and that's exactly the reason why I'm going even harder with my physical, with my mental, and the way I treat others and the way I expect others to treat me. Yeah. So I want y'all to do the same. All right. I want to thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for watching. I love you all out there. And if you don't love me back, please unfriend me, unfollow me. We ain't got to see each other again, respectfully. But I love all y'all out there. If I'm still friends with y'all, whether y'all care or not, that means I got love for y'all. Because I'm getting a lot of people out of here who don't belong in my circle. You know? And hey, stay strong, y'all. Keep y'all head high. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy out there. You got people turning their back on y'all. You got people taking from y'all, people using y'all. Recognize your worth. Recognize your value. All right? Peace and love, y'all. Your boy. I'm gone.